All right, hey guys. So sorry about the bad hair and everything. I've been really tired, first of all, and second of all, I've just been really busy. Just doing a lot of stuff. And number three, I need a haircut, really, really bad. I never thought I would actually say this because as a teenager growing up, well, even as like a little kid growing up, I always really wanted to just have long hair. After my cousin let his hair like really really long for like a couple years in high school, and I remember I did the same thing for a couple years in high school. But then my dad didn't really like it once he found out, so he made me cut all my hair off, and now all of a sudden I just really like shorter hair. It was just I guess just the result of just growing up. I guess and just wanting to look more clean cut. Anyway, so just want to say, just want to talk about a couple things. First of all, so the NHLPA last night held a vote, and they voted in favor of the 24 team playoffs. Um, the sort of idea that they have, basically, where instead of having 8 teams from each conference, we would have 12 teams from each conference because um, you know, the season just shut down all of a sudden, and we didn't get to conclude the regular season, so we didn't know which teams were out of the playoffs and which teams were in. So now we would have 4 extra teams, and we would have a sort of like a play-in sort of um, best of five tournament thing or whatever. So you'd have to play in to get to the playoffs. Kind of like the in baseball where you have the wild card game. So I'm all for this. It'll increase more revenue. It'll increase revenue for the NHL, and also we just want our hockey back. Like I'm pretty sure like just everyone at this point just wants hockey back. It's only been like a little over 2 months, but like I said, it's felt like an entire like 2004 2005 lockout that just happened. So it's just we just need our hockey right now, and there's no better way to do that than just have an extended playoffs. And honestly, if this works well, the NHL. So it's getting dry. I've been busy all morning, so this is like my first kind of grace period to kind of really just you know get stuff done, or just not really get stuff done, but like just kind of relax and just do the stuff that I want to do. Um, but anyways, if this works really well, the NHL could just implement this permanently, which would be really nice. You'd have an extended playoffs. You'd have more chances of underdog teams getting in to this into the playoffs, and making a deep run into the playoffs, knocking out contenders or like favorites or whatever, like favorites to win the championship, whatnot. So I could see that being a possibility. Um, if this goes well, I could see this being a possibility, but I don't know. I'm not in the NHL. I don't really know any of this stuff. I'm just speculating as a fan, and I'm always gonna be a fan. So yeah. Anyways, and also onto the second news topic. Um, Might be looking at this title and be like, what, what? He's getting gifts now, or donations or whatever. Um, Kind of in a sense. So if you look back there, I know my head's been wrong way. I know I've been kind of blocking it, but if you look back there, there is a New Jersey in there somewhere, and it's got some really really wonky numbers, and it's a company that I don't have, or it's a jersey manufacturer that I don't have yet. So I have a friend that lives locally here who is a Colorado Avalanche fan, and this jersey doesn't fit him anymore. That guy is like what 6'8", something like that, 6'9", really really tall guy, and he loves the Colorado Avalanche. And when I told him that I had a Patrick Wall jersey, he told me that he had one too, but for Colorado, and it doesn't fit him anymore, and he would be more than willing to give it to me so that I could keep it, and at least have more use for it, being in my collection. And at first, I'm just kind of like, I guess, but like a free jersey is a free jersey, and this one isn't as bad shape as the Tampa Bay one that I got. that Tampa jersey was actually, it was messed up. It was a Martin St. Louis jersey. The nameplate was completely ripped off. And yeah, it's just in really, really bad condition. It smelled like hell. And the laces were gone from the front. So I had to get new laces. And it's still so many dirt stains on there, even after I washed it. And it just smelled like hell. After I washed it, it didn't have that anymore. It didn't have it. It wasn't like, there's still like dirt stains that I just can't get out. But, overall, it didn't smell anymore. But gosh, my bathtub got really, really dirty washing that jersey. So I just said, nah, if I'm going to get an actual, jersey, then if I'm going to get, can't talk. You can tell I'm tired. If I'm going to get an actual Tampa Bay jersey, I'm going to buy one. I'm not just going to find one in the dump somewhere. Well, I didn't find it. Some guy was like, hey, I found this jersey. I'll sell it to you for $10. I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, no, it was in worse condition than I thought. But anyways, back to this jersey. So this jersey is made by Starter, which is pretty cool. So this, I went online. I dated it around 1999 and 2001. I know it looks kind of bright on camera, but actually it looks like they're darker jerseys. The darker shaded jerseys that they had in 1999. So of course I went to NHLUniforms.com and I tracked it down. And yeah, it didn't look like the brighter uniforms that they started out with. It looked like the darker burgundy that they had. So again, I know it looks bright on camera, but I can tell you just looking at it, it looks kind of like the darker jerseys. So it's pretty cool. Again, it is Patrick Waugh. So now I have a player from two different teams in my collection for the first time, I guess. Actually, is it? Yeah, it is actually. Interesting. I was gonna get a James. I was thinking about it because I was gonna get a James Neal, which I already have right here, but I was gonna get it for Pittsburgh. But now that I have Mario Lemieux for Pittsburgh, I have no reason to get the James Neal jersey. So now is officially the first time that I have a player for two different teams: Patrick Waugh for Colorado and Patrick Waugh for Montreal. I still like this jersey a lot more, just because it's just a classic jersey. I do plan on giving this a wash because even though it looks amazing on camera, there are quite a bit of dirt stains on here as well. I have much reason to believe that he just put this in his closet for years and never really paid it much attention. It's pretty cool how these stripes are different pieces of fabric, and the fabric is actually it's the same sort of. It seems like it's the same sort of material as my CCM jerseys, but they just feel a lot thicker. Doesn't feel like a single layer. It feels like at least a double layer. Does feel a lot thicker. It doesn't feel as flimsy as some of my other CCM jerseys, like like my Wayne Gretzky, which also needs a little bit of a wash. I just noticed there's a little stain. That's why I don't. Again, I have said this before, and I'll say this again. This is the reason why I don't really like white jerseys, because they just stain so easily, and it's so obvious when they do get a stain. But yeah, this does feel like a lot thicker fabric. Again, it is made by Starter, and honestly, Starter, they don't really have fake jerseys, so if you buy a Starter, there's no you shouldn't really have to worry about it being a fake or anything. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Patrick Waugh, Colorado Avalanche. I mean, even the logo, when you get close into this logo is really beat the hell and back. So, and then you can see here the kind of CCM like fabric. So it's pretty cool. I'm glad to have it in my collection. I'm gonna try to fix it up as much as I can, but there's only so much you can do when the jersey comes to you looking like this. Again, it looks fine on camera, but when you really get up close with it, kind of looks pretty bad. But whatever, I'm gonna try my best. And of course, going into my with the way that I set up my jerseys, I have it in alphabetical order. So of course, it's between Chicago, Detroit, Colorado. So yeah, really fun jersey. Yeah, again, glad to have it in my collection, and I'll definitely. I'm probably gonna get a jersey real soon. Anyways, no, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but actually, I will say this: it's gonna be in this area, and it's gonna be from a new team as well. It's gonna be a team that I don't have yet. I'm gonna keep getting on the grind for all 31 teams. So yeah, But anyways, that's really all I had to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Actually, it's a little bit shorter than I thought it was going to be. Again, I do have a big problem with rambling in my videos a lot. So thankfully, I stopped it short before it went to like half an hour, which easily could have been half an hour because I like to give my opinions on everything and all that stuff. But yeah, anyways, again, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.